Welcome to Joshua Tree National Park. Okay, so here's a 1 minute primer on Joshua Tree National Park. Joshua Tree is located 180 miles to the east of Los Angeles. The park is straddled by two desert ecosystems, the Mojave Desert, which is at an altitude of 3,000 feet or higher, and the Colorado Desert, which is part of the larger Sonoran Desert, which is also found down south in Mexico. The park is famous for its namesake Joshua trees. These are the twisted, weirdly looking trees that grow up to 10 to 15 feet in height. You'll also find the Mojave yucca and the Joshua tree, just one of the yuccas which is part of the yucca genus. And then finally you have these rock piles, big boulders of different shapes and sizes, and these boulders, which are made up of basically granite, just create an amazing landscape which is so unique to Joshua Tree. So now that's out of the way, now it's time to explore Joshua Tree National Park. So Bhargav, first impression of Joshua Tree?
My goodness, no words, bro. It's amazing. The rocks, like the way they are formed, and it's like a jigsaw puzzle.
What's incredible to me is how big some of these boulders are. And also there is almost unrestricted access to climb up on these boulders. Just feeling like a child in a candy store over here. Bhargav trying to size up the tree. That's the famous Joshua tree. It's so much bigger than we thought.
It's amazing the way it is protecting itself. You see the covers? So this is the bark, and on top of the bark, those leaves, they form the protective layer.
So this tree in front is the Joshua tree, which is a species of the yucca plant. And then closely related to the Joshua tree is the Mojave yucca. So this one without any trunk, this is more of a plant. So it's called the Mojave yucca plant. But the Joshua trees are proper trees in their own right. So they are much bigger, taller as compared to the Mojave yucca. So this is the Mojave yucca and this is the Joshua tree. Hiking in the desert, you need to make sure you're carrying lots and lots of water, because it is very easy to get dehydrated. It is so dry, you're not going to perspire at all. And also make sure you have some nice protection over here.
Take a guess, where are we? We are at the top of Ryan Mountain.
So we made it to the top of Ryan Mountain after a steep 1.5 mile hike. And the views from here are extremely breathtaking. There are 360-degree panoramic views in every possible direction.
And the skyline is amazing. The way, I guess, when the sun goes down, it'll light up the entire, all the valleys and the mountain peaks. It'll be breathtaking. This is amazing.
Yeah, I think only when you hike up to this mountain you can appreciate the vastness of this landscape.
Yeah.
Like how big this national park is and how big and truly amazing this entire landscape is. So good morning from day 2 in Joshua Tree National Park. It is 6:15 in the morning and we are up bright and early in order to catch the first rays of the sun. We are at this place called as the Cholla Cactus Trail, and this place is famous for catching the sunrise because it faces the east, and apparently the Cholla cactus glow a fiery gold catching the morning rays of the sun. The sun will rise in just another 20 minutes and the sky already is having a bunch of hues of different colors of red, yellow, orange. So it should be really exciting to catch this sunrise. we are trying to make our way to Arch Rock through this maze of boulders, through this seemingly never-ending trail. Been walking for 15 minutes for like a half-mile trail, but we still haven't made it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll make it to the only arch in Joshua Tree National Park. Let's see if this arch rivals any of the arches in Arches National Park. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Okay, hold on, wait. Just amazing what wind and water can do to all the boulders and the landscape over here. This is truly the work of nature, and this arch is basically just like a fleeting moment in time on a geological scale. Who knows in the next 1000 years, 1500 years whether this arch will remain or not, or what other shape, size that it will form into. It's pretty incredible, the work of nature over here. Joshua Tree has always been on the top of my bucket list. It is such an iconic symbol of the American Southwest. It is just perfect in how it basically showcases all the different landscape that typify the American Southwest. By the way, this also happens to be the 7th national park that I visited so far this year. I started with Guadalupe Mountains in Texas, White Sands and Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico, followed by the Denali National Park and Kenai Fjords National Park in Alaska. And then on this trip I'm able to strike off Channel Islands National Park and then now Joshua Tree. It truly has been an amazing year. This will probably be the last national park that I will cover this year, and who knows what 2022 will have in store for me.